Hey guys, this is Kong. Today I'm back again. Today I'm gonna do a top 10 worst movie. These movies are not necessarily the worst movie. I just think that they don't need to be produced at all. Not necessarily, but here we go. Let's start. Number 10 would be Sully. This movie is about this captain. It is two captain, a pilot who happened to pilot this airplane, and they landed in the Hudson River. And the trials and everything, his trauma. It's not a bad movie. I just think that it didn't really do much for me. That's why I put a number 10 spot. Number 9 would be Southside with You. I say I enjoy this movie, but I feel like this is so short in how they draw everything out. They did a really good job, but I feel like it wasn't, nothing moving or incredible for me. So I put it number 9. Number 8 would be Ally. It's about this, these two strangers who fell in love and ran away, and apparently the Nazi has followed her to the UK, and then he follows, and then the whole the British government follows him, and his wife committed suicide because she wanted to save him and the daughter, that sort of thing. So it's not entirely the great or the worst movie. It just didn't do much for me again, That's number 8. So number 7 would be Stork. I felt it's a boring movie. It felt like it wasn't like a unique movie. It felt like it was just another movie they want to throw it out there, It just felt just didn't do for me. It's just like a bird with babies and wishes and that sort of thing. A little kid wanted a brother, and just it wasn't well thought out. It wasn't didn't have that charisma. They didn't have that emotion. It did have emotion, but it didn't really give me emotional ride. Number 6 was Ben-Hur. I didn't like Ben-Hur because it has that religious tone, and it had the two brothers fighting against each other and the whole journey. It just felt like it was this kind of movie I've done before. It reminded me a lot of Gladiator, and Gladiator's it's great. It's a great movie. That's a movie when you want to watch. But here it's just kind of like brothers fighting each other, and it just didn't appeal to me at all. So number 5 would be Jack Reacher. I don't know why it was even created in the first place. I mean, it's just this kid who, he thinks Jack Reacher thinks his kid, and he's fighting off these people, and then it just didn't really work out, It just felt like it was rehashed, to me at least. Number 4 would be The Accountant. I didn't really care about this movie. It reminded me a lot of these, this character who are like Hitman, Hitman with the template, and they just copy it, cut and paste for The Accountant. So that's why I put it in number 4 spot. It's not a great movie. Don't go watch it at all. Just don't even rent it at the rental box. 3rd spot would be The Mechanic. Exactly like The Accountant. He's just killer. He go and kill these people, but yet he want to save people. It's just not a great movie at all. It's just a dumb movie. Don't watch it. Number 2 spot it's just ridiculous. I don't think it was supposed to be even put out in the theater at all. It should be like to DVD only. It's called Max Steel. Even though it stayed true to the source material, it just didn't feel like it was different. It didn't feel like it was new. We saw it in the cartoon show, so why rehash something that we already know would happen? So that's why I put it number 2 as Max Steel. Number 1 is my most hated, most wasted time of my life would be When the Bulb Break. It's just one of those movies where you can predict so easily. The acting was so poorly done. It was just like these actors just didn't even bother to give the top performance. It was just like it was weak. The story was weak. Everything was weak. It was just waste of my time. It just didn't do it. You know, it's one of those movies. It should never been left the shelf. Never should left the book. You know, the scriptwriter should never have given this to the producer. It should have just been burned in fire. That's how I feel about this movie. It was just horrible movie, horrible acting, horrible story, horrible everything is horrible about this movie. That's why I put this movie in #1 spot as Winter Break. It's just dumb as shit. This movie does not deserve to be even exist. It should be deleted from history. So there you go, guys. That is my #10 worst movie of 2016. Do you agree with my list? Do you disagree? What do you think? What are your top 10 worst movie you've seen? And lastly, I want to say thank you for your time and effort to watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And again, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. More content to come for 2017, obviously. So thank you again. Take care, guys.